in studio. Trysta Krick live from Washington, D.C. TK, you got something for us today.
Ooh,
I just wanted to say congratulations to you guys
We earned it. Thank you.
breaking the streak.
Played hard.
I heard Kenny's song yesterday. I got a little shout out in there.
Absolutely.
And you know the backstory. I told Kyle this today. I texted him. So I was doing laundry after my night show, and I wasn't planning on writing anything. Nothing at all was thought.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like folding my t-shirt, and then I'm like, it was like God came down actually. And
wow.
So if you don't like the bars, it's don't blame me, blame God, because I didn't think it up.
I'm never blaming God.
And
Never,
I just was like, and it was like a mashup for the ages. And it was like, warm me up on that beam. And I was like, I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, let's run it. Trysta Krick.
Bars.
Warm me up on that beam, baby. Warm me up on that beam.
DJ Khaled.
It goes on and on. Can't understand how it took so long. Fox got the superpowers. Fourth quarter hitting middies. Man, give him his flowers. Coming off the 16. Owner tried to move the team. Like your boy from Compton said. You know this beam ain't free.
Hey.
Alley trade came and they said wait for it. Said the league should step and make it pay for it. Now fans canceling flights back home. Stay another day for it. Purple beam on na and your Kayvon shot agua. Off nights got straps and your Don Mas on what's that? Yeah. I need it all right now. Last year there was drama, baby, not right now. 45-1 odds, what they talking about? And the haters, man, they can put that beam in their mouth.
Hey!
Ask yourself, is it just me? Is it just me? Is this beam so hot they shouldn't get to watch for free? Is it just me? Is it just me? Is this team so good they shouldn't get to watch for free? That's it.
You got verse 2?
No, it's only one verse.
Oh,
Unreal.
Yeah.
I got on GarageBand for that one.
Ooh, yeah.
Man, there's some verses there. I don't think we could
You dropped
repeat.
some bars.
Bars.
Man. All right.
I had a good
TK.
time. I had a good time doing it.
Now, I
Yeah,
did not.
man.
Was the first one that you sent different?
It was the same verse, but the audio. So what I did with the first time, that was just like raw. I just
Oh,
pulled
okay.
up the instrumental, had it playing on the phone, and recorded it from the mic. And I listened to it back, and I'm like, man, the beat is so low compared to the vocals. And I really wanted to add a couple of ad-libs.
She got in the lab.
So I YouTube downloaded the intro, put it into GarageBand, and spit on top of that. It was multi-tracks. I don't know if you can tell.
Wow.
Oh, and she producing.
Incredible.
That's dope.
They didn't want him to go to the playoffs. So we went to the playoffs.
Trysta, take that. Yeah.
That's terrific. Trysta bars, baby.
I loved it. I love it.
Trysta bars.
I'm not going to lie. I was nervous. It was a little too close to the real thing. So I was like, okay.
Oh, no, that's works.
No. It's
No,
perfect.
That's
totally
part of
works. Yeah, that absolutely works.
Oh, man. I love you guys.
If they went around to the playoffs, I request another song.
Oh, yeah. I'll do
Okay.
that.
Just making sure. Okay.
Maybe me and Kenny will jump on some.
Ooh.
Come on, man. Collab, man.
Oh.
Collab, man. It's like Drake 21 Savage album. We're doing a whole album together.
I have an update.
Let's go.
Just got confirmation that Odyssey's going to pay for the Sacramento trip. So
Wow. So,
Best
So,
company in the world.
I'm sorry.
Best company in the world.
All I heard, by the way,
yeah, no, I know what you heard.
yeah, I got some questions for some people outside this office. I just want to be clear. I know they're not listening, but I've got some questions. 2, does that mean party at Trysta's suite at the Sawyer?
Oh,
Well, I don't know if there's a suite. What we need to do is I need to figure out your plug from the Kings to see if there's a media rate or something
Okay.
for the playoffs at the Sawyer or wherever. I have
Fuck,
some
nice.
IHG points.
Kenny's cousin.
Okay, we'll get it.
We'll
We'll get
got
it.
a
We'll get
cousin
it.
there.
We got you. We'll get it.
See if Kenny's cousin can get us an extra rate.
Okay.
But
Can only get in the revival.
Well, it's
Yeah.
no, not really, because somebody
Sometimes.
left
slide
and
in for 2 minutes.
back like 20 minutes. And,
They
and
gave us
Slide in there for about
cards.
2-3 minutes.
I honestly think when we told them we were leaving, they were relieved because he came downstairs like, I don't think we're going to be able to get them into this to the revival.
Oh, man.
We'll get you on the. We'll have Kenny's cousin's friend get us on the VIP list
Gotcha.
this time. So
Yeah. We'll make sure. So I'll be able to do BetMGM tonight. I'm gonna try to figure it out at 13.
Oh, we got studios upon studios here
Yeah,
for you.
or wherever, and then wherever the whether it's Clippers or Warriors, we're in this.
So this is official. I think it's gonna be the Warriors, honestly. I do.
Feels
I
like
wouldn't hate the
it is.
Clippers too as well. I wouldn't hate
I think
that.
it's the Clippers. I
Tra-
think the
traveling-
Warriors. I think the Warriors are finished fifth.
That would be better for the vibes for Kyle, right?
Oof.
For everybody
Yes.
involved.
I want to unabashedly pull for the Kings.
Yeah.
So I would prefer the Warriors not play that first round series.
I did. I figured. I wrote down some notes.
But they got to go. But the Warriors have to go to Denver. They have to go to Sacramento.
Mhm.
They got to go to Portland, but
Portland and San Antonio.
well, they play San Antonio tonight, but that's at home. So they still have some road games left that are sticky.
I think tonight tells a big story though.
It really does for both teams.
For everyone.
Yeah.
Like if the Clippers win, that's a lot for Sacramento because 2 is very much in sight.
Mhm.
But if Memphis wins, obviously the Clippers lose. Well, I think that opens some things up.
I
there,
got the Clippers finishing at 44-38. Got the Warriors finishing.
By the way,
at
can I hit
43-39.
pause? Do you need to go?
No.
I just want to make sure. Okay, go ahead.
No.
I just wanted to make sure.
I got both the Clippers and the Warriors finishing 3-2 in their final 5 games. Clippers 44-38, Warriors 43-39.
Who's got the tiebreak?
With the Warriors and Clippers?
It's the Clippers.
I think it's the
off top of my
Clippers.
head.
I think that's
Yeah,
right.
so then the Clippers would be 5 and the Warriors would be 6.
Well, I got them clearing them by a whole game, so they'll be the good there. But there is a tiebreaker situation that I have projected between the Warriors, Pelicans, and Timberwolves, all finishing 43-39. So I don't know what happens there.
Timberwolves have that tiebreak over the Warriors, but I don't know how the
But they-
three-way works in the NBA.
because Timberwolves and Pelicans play the final game of the season, and that would dictate a tiebreaker there.
Man.
So I don't know what a 3-way tiebreaker. And the Warriors have the tiebreaker.
I think it's they did this the year of the bubble. It's it goes down to I think division winner.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yep.
The
The first tiebreaker, I think, is the division. The head-to-head is first, then the
Right.
division winner.
So
Yeah.
the Wolves and the Pelicans are in the same division, right? So
Yes.
the winner of that one wins the division, I guess. Am I missing a team in that division? No, Denver's in that division. So they wouldn't win that one. They wouldn't win the division.
I think
So
it's
then,
division record. Maybe
It's
division
only if
record.
it's applicable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Denver or Memphis,
It's-
either one of those two.
Really complicated actually
Yeah.
in this
Apparently.
situation.
I
We
think-
get paid for this.
I think they should just let those 3 teams play games. Just play games and then see who gets in the
Yeah,
playoffs.
more
little round
games. That's
robin
what we
Yeah,
need.
no, make
Casey.
them play.
More
Yeah,
games.
make them play forever while we sit back and watch.
Make them play forever. Is that a Domas t-shirt?
This is 55 right here.
Oh boy. Yeah, I didn't see. I just saw white.
Could have been Jimmer.
It was just white face, white. I should have known Domas probably doesn't do this. Let's be
No,
real.
Little behind the head
he does not
pass.
do a dribble handoff like that. He
Mm.
definitely does not.
No. Anyway, it's good to see your face, Kyle.
It's good to see yours, Trysta. Always.
I miss Fridays, although
No, you don't. Don't lie.
I mean, Tuesdays are lit, but
Tuesdays are
but
good now.
we just don't have Kyle.
You're in a great spot on Fridays, though.
What you mean the fact that like I'm not working mostly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a day off. It's a good day.
Today we are working though because we have to bet Iowa.
Mm.
Got to bet Iowa. Caitlin Clark, 2.5 million viewers. We talked about this on the show the other day. I don't know where she goes down in terms of like college basketball history, but she has a full other year left.
Could we call her, instead of the greatest player, the greatest shooter?
Definitely the greatest shooter.
She's going to be the most productive player, right? Just like statistically
Oh, yeah.
from a scoring
Most- yeah, I
perspective,
think
because she's
so.
got that extra year. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, but isn't her rebounds and assists crazy too?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Just production-wise,
Yes.
she's
Yeah.
insane. Her numbers are insane.
Yeah, her stats.
But
So how do you quantify then
But-
best player?
like Breonna Stewart,
Yeah, like
Maya
Breonna,
Moore.
I don't think Breonna Stewart, did Breonna Stewart win 4
Yeah, I thought
titles?
she won 4.
I
thought
think
she won
Diana
4.
won 4 titles. I mean, like Diana
Cheryl
Taurasi's
Miller?
the greatest.
Do we have to penalize Caitlin Clark for staying in Bohunk, Iowa? Because she kind of kept it real. She just kind of
Kind of.
stayed.
Kind of.
We have to penalize her. 27, 7, and 9.
The truth be told, this conversation would be dead if Deladon stayed at stayed at UConn.
True.
If she
Yeah.
didn't go back to Delaware, we probably wouldn't be talking about any of these people. Like she was,
That's a really
she
good
was so
point.
nasty.
Yeah. You also don't have to say Podunk, Iowa. It's just Iowa. I've been there. I have family
The
there.
podunk
It's-
is implied.
Yeah. It's just like cornfields. And they're like, oh, football stadium. There's the college. And then you keep
More
going.
cornfields.
Yeah,
Yeah,
more corn.
and then you got Candace, you got Lisa. I mean, what they were able to
Oh, Candace
accomplish.
Parker. Yeah. Man.
I always think about Cheryl Swoops.
Yeah,
What she did.
that's just a little before. I don't know how to. That almost feels like the Bill Russell era. I know I know it's not. I know it's not, but I don't know how to add Cheryl Miller and Cheryl Swoops into this equation.
I just know Caitlin Clark had a 40-point triple double.
She's a
crazy.
problem.
Like
That's what made me think of it.
She is a problem.
The triple double.
Yeah, just the 41-point triple double, and the fact that every time her competition elevates, she elevates.
yeah.
So if she puts up 45 tonight on South Carolina,
Oh,
and they
Yes.
win,
okay, yeah, that's different.
Then we can have a discussion.
Oh, if they beat South Carolina,
But-
then there's a conversation to be had.
Don and them girls got something for her. It ain't happening tonight.
11 and a half is the number.
That's the spread or her point prediction.
That's the spread.
Oh.
11 and a half is the spread.
Iowa plus 11 and a half.
I kind of like Iowa. Kind of like the over. Kind of like Iowa.
It's one of them things.
Mm.
It's one of them things that Don and them girls have been hearing all week.
Yep.
All week about Kate. They
They're
about,
tired of hearing about
they
Caitlin.
about to go to work.
They
tonight.
calling her Tony Kukoc in practice. they calling her Tony Kukoc. And they about to go to work.
Caitlin had an interview where she was praising Dawn, but she looked like she was dead inside. She was like, she's like, yeah, Dawn Staley, really good player. But if we play our game, I think
This
we'll
is
be able
great
to
stuff,
compete. And
though.
I'm like, she's dead in those eyes.
I'm looking forward to this Final Four. Both of them really. The women's is great. I like the men's for what they got going on too, because I like San Diego State too. But
Yeah. They're fun.
both of these Final Fours are awesome.
Yeah, they are. People are ragging on San Diego State facing FAU. I think that's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that there's not any traditional, like, I guess UConn, but get the traditional schools out of here. Like, give me FAU, give me SDSU. That's the whole point of the tournament.
I'll
Like,
be
that's-
so fascinated to see how this does television wise.
Rating wise, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I just like, how long is it a fun story?
Yeah.
Is it? I mean, and the answer might be tell people stop watching. So if they watch this weekend, then this is great.
And
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like we saw in the college football nationals. If the games are good, I think you'll get a good number.
Yeah.
If either one of them are blowouts,
It's TCU, Georgia, the
Yeah.
night.
yeah.
Nice sleep mask. Yeah, at what point can you build a college program into a blue chip?
You probably need multiple Final Four appearances. You need,
Top recruiting classes.
yeah, okay, is Gonzaga a blue chip program?
I'd say they've entered that.
I mean,
realm.
they've been around, it seems like forever now.
Well, one of the things that makes them that, I think they've got that, they've established that they've gotten top 10 high school recruits
Well-
multiple times. I think Jalen Suggs, Chet Holmgren, I'm probably missing another one as well. But they've gotten top high school recruits.
And they churn out pros.
Yeah.
Like they don't have the title to show for it, but I think
Not a
that's
lot of
just a
good
matter
pros.
of kind of depth. Yeah, but Domas
It's
is
just
a
Domas.
no. Kelly
Sure.
Olynyk's had a nice career.
Kelly Olynyk, Chet,
Chet, we have yet to see.
Jalen Suggs.
Just out on Jalen Suggs. I don't know.
What's my other man's name? The shooter in Washington. That's not a good sign if I'm just saying my other man's name.
The shooter in Washington.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Corey Kispert.
Corey Crispert.
Oh yeah, I thought he and Drew Timme were the same guy. So
Brandon Clark.
that's my fault.
Oh, I forgot Brandon Clark is a Gonzaga guy.
They might have more than Duke.
Well, the point is they got ball play.
Zach
No.
Collins.
The men.
They got they got ball players.
There's not
They just got
stars.
ball players.
Do you have to win a championship to be a blue chip program?
See, that's what I don't. That's what
I don't think
can't-
so because it's a one-off. They're good every regular season. And okay, so you got beat by a super athletic Baylor team in the title game last year. Oh, not a blue chip program because of that. Like, no, I don't think that's necessarily true.
I'm gonna say no because Syracuse has always been looked at as a blue chip program, even before Carmelo.
Mm.
Good point.
Okay.
So I'd
And
say-
when's the last title? Can you get your blue chip status taken away?
For sure.
Oh man.
For sure.
Yeah.
who would have
I
this
mean,
taken away right now? UCLA. Are they?
They made a
blue chip
Final
anymore?
Four pretty recently, though.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Jalen Suggs beat him.
Yeah, I don't think you can ever take UCLA's away though.
I don't think you can take.
You're just
Kentucky's
grandfathered in as a
Yeah,
lifetime
you're-
blue chip.
Georgetown.
You get
UNC.
it.
Oh, Georgetown's a
Georgetown
good
lost
one.
God, I don't think you'll ever. I don't think they'll ever lose their status though.
You would
'Cause it's
consider
AI?
Georgetown right now a blue
No,
chip?
like if Georgetown makes if Georgetown made the Final Four next year, would people be like, "Oh, the underdog Georgetown made the Final Four"? No, it's Georgetown.
I think
That's
they
a good
would, considering how bad they've been.
Yeah, for sure, but I think but the name will always be considered Georgetown.
Well, I
good
think
point.
It's not like saying San Diego State.
But I
Right.
think all this now, the whole thing is it's just your conference, and like what people think of your conference.
Pretty soon, there's only going to be two
Creighton's
of them.
in
So
the
it don't
Big East,
matter.
but nobody looks at Creighton as a Big East team. They look at them as
Right.
a major. So it's
Right.
all about the history of your conference.
That's fair.
UNC about to get their blue chip status taken away.
Oh damn!
Well,
It's more of a light blue chip.
It's a light, yeah, it's a
That was dumb. That was a
Nice.
bad
No,
joke.
that was-
I'm
that was
sorry.
good.
I see you working over there.
it's a thin blue chip, thin one. No, they're the first team ever that was preseason #1 overall team to not make the tournament.
That's crazy.
And
What do you
didn't-
think about them
Yikes.
not going to the NIT?
Oh, I think that's so salty. Honestly,
That's trash.
I didn't like it.
That's
you
trash.
honestly, they deserve to feel the consequences of their mediocrity. I feel like not going, you just black it out altogether. No, you got to compete in this thing.
I
The
agree.
fact that Hubert Davis allowed them to do that tells me everything I need to know about Hubert Davis. Remember? Oh, don't get me started. Remember Hubert Davis?
Hubert Davis has said some
Remember
things.
when Hubert Davis said that he was proud to have a white wife?
Yeah, I remember that for no reason at all. For
you
no
know, it's like
reason
no one.
whatsoever.
It's like no one. I am proud to have a white wife.
I'm sorry, Hubert. What? That's great, but why
Like,
are you sharing
Hubert,
this?
how did your team handle that 2-3 zone? I don't know. I'm proud to have a white wife.
It's like he had gotten off the phone with RG3 before the press conference and just wanted to tell everyone. What are you doing?
RG3 might be the new GM of the Washington Commanders.
There's no way that happens.
I heard some rumblings. No,
That kid-
Hubert Davis is everything that's wrong with college basketball.
I haven't heard this take.
Just been a part of a really elite lineage, former player of said program, goes on a little run, lets the squad get high on their own, smell their own salt, whatever you want to call it.
The
And
high on your own supply, that works.
yeah, get a little high on your own supply. And then they crumble. And then when it's time to pay the penance, he runs and hides and pretends it did not happen.
Mm.
That's the kind of stuff I don't like.
So if you break one of the 10 crack commandments, your blue chip status is gone.
Correct. Take the blue
Okay.
chip card away.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay. All
Those
I
are
know
the rules
about
of the streets.
all I know about Hubert Davis is Scottie Pippen did not foul him. Those the Bulls might have went to 4 straight NBA finals.
They might have. And Scottie Pippen did not. That was like a Mike Bibby, Kobe Bryant level, like
Yes.
type
Hubert
foul.
Davis was back on the ground, was backpedaling to get back on defense. Scottie touched his hand, and they said foul on the 3-point shot.
Who, speaking of Mike Bibby, players that you think will be in attendance for at Golden One for the
Good one.
playoffs?
That's a great
good
question.
one. That's a good. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Bobby will be here.
Yeah, Bobby will be
Strong. De'Aaron Fox will be there.
Yeah, Trysta will be there. No, Brad Miller.
Brad Miller.
I think Brad Miller's at every game, whether we see
He
him or
is,
not.
yeah.
Brad
Does-
will be there. You
Does
know who
Vladdy
I'd
pull
like?
up?
Who?
Does Vladdy pull up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
Vladdy.
Okay.
Vladdy.
Vladdy
You know
Vladdy
who?
good.
You know who needs to pull up?
Huh.
Ron.
Oh yeah.
Oh, true.
Meta needs to pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meta needs to be here.
That'd be great.
Bibby needs to be there. All
Need
swole.
Jimmer.
Jimmer gonna be getting ready for the next TBT tournament.
What's
Shanghai
Bonzi doing?
Sharks.
We'll get Bonzi. Bonzi was
Is
on that
50
team,
there?
wasn't he?
Does 50 come? He comes, right?
50's there. 50's in the building. For
He ain't
sure.
got his other teams ain't gonna be there.
Yeah, that's right.
50 might
Houston and
perform at
Indiana.
halftime.
Outside. He's not a halftime act. I'm not doing this with you.
Ah.
50 is not a halftime
Yeah, they
act.
do
Fine.
need to get
The
50.
Sugar Hill
figure-
Gang is a
I figure-
halftime act.
Figure if MC Hammer gonna be at halftime.
Is
act.
MC Light there?
Well, you missed MC Light. She was already here.
Yeah,
I
but
don't-
she's not going to come back ever?
I don't think so.
We-
I don't think MC Light was here because she loved Kings basketball. I think she was here for something else.
That's a sad situation.
We do need 50 after game one.
Yeah. Well, 50 needs to be.
After
50 needs
game
to
one.
perform outside.
Yeah.
That has to
Yeah,
happen.
for sure.
That has to happen. Speaking of
50 literally performed at halftime of the Super Bowl, though.
that's
It
the
is.
Super Bowl.
Not the Kings
it
game
is-
one.
Halftime,
It
though.
is halftime. He has a point.
No, that's not. We're not equating this as the same.
They
thing.
made him drop in upside down.
That was not a good idea.
He
guys
was not
think-
prepared
he was-
either.
He
You
was.
could tell no one told him until
Like a week
25 minutes
before.
before you got to be shirtless.
It was
Yeah,
like,
bro, you got to get a pump in first.
I feel like it was a joke Dr. Dre played on him. Like, oh, I forgot to tell you, you're coming in hanging upside down.
Just right before.
Just
as
right
they're
That's
before.
like,
Oh, hey, by the way.
Like we didn't work on this.
that's like the beef coming back and bubbling to the surface. Dre getting his revenge. Revenge is a dish best served cold. 50's going to look fat in front of 500 million people and get made fun of. A walking meme.
The long game.
It's a strong play, though.
Here's the question I want to ask about all three of you guys. Do you think Chris and Jay will come back?
I would love to see Jay Will.
I'm gonna
Jay Will's
go.
actually going to be here like next week. So I
I'll
don't know if he
go.
come back
I'll
twice.
go no
I
for
don't
the
think
first
Weber does.
round.
I don't think Weber comes back.
Ever.
No, Chris
No.
will come back.
He will, because he's still liked here.
Oh,
from what I
He's
understand.
loved
loved
here.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just
yeah, he's
and I
loved
think
here.
he would enjoy that.
Yeah, no, Chris. I don't think Chris will be here for the first round.
Mm.
Wow.
I don't.
They should
I think
have.
that's right.
I mean, they should have.
I mean, how many
Chris
players
here
are
for
we
game
inviting? Just to be clear.
That- to
All
be
of them,
honest,
open invite.
Chris,
Oh,
Chris. I mean, they could all come as a group. Like Chris, Vladdy, Peja, Jay Will should be here game one.
Meta should be here. I want Meta here.
He can
all
come game
together.
He can come game two.
Yeah, he
Why
can-
can't he be here game
Game
one?
it needs to be those.
Meta
guys.
was on the last team that made the playoffs.
That's why he can be
Ooh,
here.
Kevin
game two.
Martin.
Well, I thought of him
Yeah,
too, but
he can come
No?
to our watch party.
he could be he could be at the pub on Wednesday if he wants to. Kings have the 12th best championship odds right now. Shams just put that tweet out.
Mm.
In the preseason, they were 430 to 1. Now they're 55 to 1
To win the title?
to win the championship. Yep.
Man, those odds were 50 to 1 just to come out the West like 3 weeks ago.
Man,
Mm. I wonder
Yeah.
what team does anybody have?
It says
what
the
teams are in front
12th
of them?
best odds. That means there are 11 teams that have better odds
That's
than
what
Who
them.
I'm
are those teams?
That's what I'm trying to figure
Well,
out.
there. Well, I mean, I'll go.
Cleveland.
And yeah, so if we'll go through. I mean, it's obvious. Milwaukee,
Milwaukee,
Boston, Philly, Cleveland. Those are obvious.
Denver.
Denver.
They probably put
Memphis.
Phoenix.
Yep.
They
I
probably put
gotta-
Memphis.
Golden State.
So what
Golden
it boils
State.
down to.
They probably put
But
the
again-
Clippers.
Well,
in.
no,
and
no.
this is also dependent on like money coming in.
Mhm.
Yes.
This is that there's 12 playoff teams. Like playoff, they're the last. They're the lowest.
But I think they probably have the Lakers in there too. The Lakers are probably ahead
You
of
think
Yeah, because
so?
people probably just
Yeah.
bet on the Lakers just to
Yeah.
bet.
So
So their numbers inflated.
yeah, so how it all works, and this is why we love our Dubs, is that the public loves them too. Doesn't really
Right.
matter how down in the dumps they are. Everyone believes because they continue to achieve. So even now, as the fringe playing team, I think they're only like 14-1 to win the whole thing. 5-1 to come out the West.
Warriors,
5-1.
There is a path for him to get there. Like it's not inconceivable. There's a
Oh,
path.
did you see Andrew Wiggins is back in the Bay?
Oh, good for him.
I didn't.
Yeah, just got announced today. He's back in the Bay.
Good.
So what's that? He's shopping? Like, what's that mean? Like, is he with the team?
Yeah, he's coming back to the team.
Okay, I'm okay. This scenario makes sense to me.
The fact that go ahead, sorry.
You just come back, you get a chance to get back to playing basketball.
Mhm.
And now I'm fearful of the Warriors rather than Andrew Wiggins walking in the day before the playoffs start and he's got to go play basketball
The
at the highest level.
The fact that Steve Kerr the other day made it a point to be like, oh yeah, he's working out every day. Like,
Okay.
oh, okay. So there's something happening here.
Mhm.
Because I don't think he would have said that if they didn't have some inkling that he was going to be coming back.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get a few games in and then see if he can get right for the playoffs.
The
But,
other
man,
thing,
that's
we talk about it
big
physically.
ask.
Where's his mind at?
yeah.
Paul
Well-
George was physically in the bubble. Obviously, he was gone mentally.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like that's what.
Well,
I
we
think
need to
about
find
as
out if
well.
that story's true. Because I'll forgive Andrew Wiggins for anything that happens if that story is true.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
not true. No, that's not true.
That's 100% not true. That
I
weird.
know what happened. Yeah, no, I know what's going on.
No.
I'm not going to say what's going on, but that's not that.
But
Okay.
even
That'd be wild.
And
I
his
don't know that.
girlfriend,
That's
his girlfriend got into my TikToks and into my Instagram and was like, "I am his girlfriend. This is completely false."
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I mean,
Trista's
I
big
never.
on TikTok.
Yeah, she big in these streets. Regardless, I don't think it's. I know it's not true. I believe you, but even whatever happened had him gone forever.
Yeah, it was a long
And
time.
whatever it was, like, is he okay
Mhm.
coming back mentally? It don't really matter what
Yeah.
it was. It was something serious enough to have him gone for a long time, and he's just gonna come back and mentally jump into playoff basketball for his sake. I mean, regardless of who I hope he's fine. I hope he's able to get back in there
Mhm.
and play the way he wants to. But
Who is Andrew Wiggins guarding in that series?
Harrison,
Um,
then in the
See
fourth
Garden
quarter,
probably
De'Aaron.
some
then in
probably
the
some
fourth quarter,
De'Aaron.
De'Aaron for sure.
De'Aaron,
Yeah.
fourth quarter.
Aaron.
For sure.
Yeah.
Although they'll throw GP to a De'Aaron in the fourth quarter too.
Yeah, I forgot he's back.
But then,
Yeah.
but then who's Steph Garden?
He'll
Steph Garden probably hurt her.
Kevin
They're gonna-
Huerter.
They're going to run around with
Yeah.
him. I mean, that's a lot of work.
That's
Yeah.
6'7", 6'8". That's tiring.
Yeah.
That's not a good matchup for Steph. Not to say that there's really like any problems there.
And the other alternative is Harrison. Steph would be guarding Harrison.
No, they'll just put Harrison in the post and go to work.
Oh, yeah. Jesse found him. It's Bucks, Celtics, Suns in this order. Suns are third. Nuggets fourth. 76ers fifth. Grizzlies sixth. Warriors seventh. Clippers eighth. Cavs ninth. Lakers 10th.
Mm-hmm.
That
11.
tracks.
11
The
is
Thunder.
Dallas.
Oh, wow.
Stop. See, but again, that's the Kyrie thing. That's just people like, oh, hey, Luka.
No.
Put money in.
Luka. I think that's 100% Luka. There are people still talking about Luka's going to get MVP votes. For what?
I don't
For
think there's a
what?
player. I understand. Like, I understand Luka's great. I don't want this to come across like I think Luka stinks. Like, no, he's awesome. Like, I can't stand watching him hoop.
Oh, it's
man,
awful.
yeah.
It's
He's
awful.
He is the
supremely
least-
talented. He is an unbelievably
Yes.
talented ball player. He's terrible to watch. I don't think he's a leader at all. And he's coming off more and more like just a spoiled brat.
He is so aesthetically unpleasing to watch.
Yeah, and it could be an offensive foul every time. Every time. You just
To put the off arm,
Mhm.
it's ridiculous.
they need to stop that. You gotta do something with that.
I agree.
Thanks for the bars.
The bars were classic.
Thank you guys.
You were
Love you.